guys, it's Tiffany and I'm back today. I wanted to share a what's in my bag video. I actually got a new bag and I thought it would be a good time to do a little review and then show you guys what I carry in it. And so yeah, I'm really excited to share with you guys. Before we get started, I would love if you guys subscribe to my channel if you haven't yet. I would so appreciate it. I look forward to sharing a lot more bag reviews and a lot more just about my life and what's going on. And so hope you guys enjoy this video. Let's get started. The bag we're going to be talking about today is this little Gucci. So I got this bag, I think right at the beginning of spring, and I've carried it so much. I was really hesitant to get this bag in this pink. I really thought I was gonna get it in the black just so I could have, another kind of classic bag that I could carry all the time. But I thought, you know what, I really am loving the pink for the season, and so I went for it. And I can tell you, I do not regret it at all. I've worn it so much with outfits that I don't even think that I would wear it with normally, but then it just worked. And yeah, it's just been such a great bag for the summer. I do tend to wear a lot of bright colors and print, like loud prints for the summer, as you can tell with my little top here. But I have found that this pink bag has worked with so many of my outfits, and so I am just really loving it. And so if you're thinking about buying it, I highly recommend it. It's a really great bag. I love that it's got the option of the long handle, so you can extend it and wear it crossbody and on your shoulder like this. It's super easy. It's very comfortable. Even when I wear it over my shoulder, it doesn't fall off. I can't stand bags that do that, because who wants to spend their time, keep on readjusting their bag. So anyways, I just think that it's like Gucci has really stepped it up for the past few seasons, and this probably is my favorite collection. I love everything there. I was just in Vegas and I went to the Gucci store and I just about died for everything. It's so pretty. I love all of their updated bags, and it's not just about like the logo, like they used to have the monogram all over the place, which I definitely have some of those too. I just really like the shape of the bag. The design is really pretty, and the pink with the gold is kind of my two favorite things. Like, I love the combination, so I just thought it was really great. It's really easy to open. There's just like this little push lock, so it's very secure when it's locked, and then you push it open, and inside is basically just one zip pocket, and then the rest is just a big inside opening. And I'll show you guys what I keep in there a little bit later, but I just want to show you that the bag has the cute heart stitching, which is another fun detail, even though you don't really get to see it. I do have to say, if you can see, that I wear this with like dark jeans and dark colors, and so it has rubbed off, which isn't awesome. But I find that that's just what happens with any kind of light color bags. I've had it happen to my Chanel bag, my Louis Vuitton bag, and so it's something that happens. I might try to clean it off a little bit later. I haven't, just because I wear it so often that like I don't even want to like have a day where I don't use it, and so I'll probably clean it a little bit later. But since it's on the back, I don't mind. Nobody really sees it this way, but I just thought the heart detail was really fun. Currently right now, the bag this size is $18.90. And this is, I don't know if they call it the medium or the small, but it's basically the one that's in between. There's one that's even bigger than this, and then there's one that's even smaller than this called the mini. And I went for this size just because I felt like it was appropriate for my body type. I do like the bigger one. I felt like it probably didn't need it as much because I have the Chanel Jumbo. That's probably around the same size, and so I went with this one, which is probably pretty close to the the regular Chanel Classic flap. And the mini one is adorable, but I didn't feel like I needed another mini. I have a mini Chanel flap. So if you want to see my review video on that, I'll link it below. So yeah, obviously I really like my flap style bags. I am a huge fan of Chanel, and I do try to kind of save up my money to buy a Chanel, but at this point, with the price hikes and just the prices in general, it's so hard for me to like want to save and spend that much money on one bag. And so that's why I've been looking at other different bags, and right now I'm kind of obsessed with the Chloe bag, the one with the circle handle on it. I can't remember what it's called. I'm obsessed with that one, but I had my eye on this Gucci, and I was just had it in my head, I'm gonna get this bag. So I got it. It'll be my, one bag purchase for a while now, but I'm very happy with it. And I think that that's the key when you buy a bag. Don't get that buyer's remorse. Like, if you need to return it, return it. There's nothing wrong with that. I think a lot of the times is just you see it in the store and you just love it, and then you bring it home and you realize, well, maybe I don't love it as much, or it doesn't go with as many outfits. And I just feel like if you're spending so much money on a bag, just make sure that you are getting your money's worth. And I know that's obvious, but I just feel like I've been there so many times where I go inside the store and I come out thinking, I love this bag, I'm going to carry it all the time. And I get it home and I'm just like, what was I thinking? So guys, I checked, and since this is from like last season, I think, they don't have this color anymore, but they do have a ton of really cute colors. And I just checked online, and they even have it coming in a velvet, like a pink velvet, which is absolutely gorgeous. I'm kind of obsessed with it. I'm loving everything velvet for fall. So that would be a great option for you if you're looking for something similar. Or, they do have it in different colors like black. There's a really pretty yellow if you're looking for a bright color. And they have ones with like embellishments. The ones with like the pearls on it are my favorites. I think they're just gorgeous. Okay, so let's get into what I carry in here. So just to give you kind of a quick summary of like my lifestyle. So I am always out and about. I have a 3-year-old, almost 4, and I carry everything for both me and her in my bag. I have not felt the need to carry a diaper bag for a really long time. My daughter was potty trained at 2.5, and even before then, I feel like I stopped carrying the diaper bag because I was sick of having this additional bag. So I kind of learned to like downsize everything, bring just what I needed, and never had any instance where I'm like, shoot, I left that at home, I need it. And so I just like to be prepared, but not bring too much stuff. So anyways, just wanted to give you a little heads up as to what I carry in my bag. It's related to obviously my lifestyle and, being a mom. So let's get in here. I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. So I've got my keys, house keys, obviously need that. This is the iPhone 6s Plus. I love it. I love the big size. And as you can see, it fits in here, really easily. So it's not a problem, it being the big size. I'm so excited to get the new iPhone though. I can't wait. I'm not getting the 7. I'm holding out to get the 8. And so, but yeah, this is my phone. And I've got an apple pouch. I like to carry kind of emergency snacks when my daughter's out, and she'll start complaining about being hungry or not, and if we're not anywhere near a restaurant or someplace where I can grab something for her to eat, these are a lifesaver. And as you can see, it fits into my bag quite nicely because they're kind of like squishy, and so they don't take too much room. I've got my wallet, and I used to carry a long like billfold, and I realized that I just didn't need it. I do have a lot of credit cards, but obviously I don't need them all the time. A lot of them are for my business, and obviously I don't have like my business expenses that I need to charge all the time. And so I carry what I need in this little wallet, and it's pretty much a really great size for any bag, because even with my big bags, I still put this in here. And I just tuck it into like the zipper pocket, so it's easy for me to find. I've got a pair of sunglasses, always necessary. Hand sanitizer spray, so obviously with kids, you're always wary of germs. And this Honest hand sanitizer spray is one of my favorites. I find that the gel kind of like comes out too much or it leaks or whatnot. I prefer the spray, and this one, it smells good, and yeah, I just really like using it, and it fits into my purse easily. I've got hand lotion. Also a necessity. I have the driest hands, and so anytime I wash my hands in a public restroom, the hand soap is always super drying, and so I always have to have hand lotion on me. This is one of my favorites. I've got like a lip balm chapstick kind of. This is I think this is L'Oreal Color Riche Balm. And it's nice because it's super hydrating. It makes your lips like really soft, and but it doesn't give off too much color. It just gives a hint of color. So I really like this one. For that, I have it in a couple of colors, and so I keep one in every bag. I've got my extra battery charger because obviously when you're out and you use your phone a lot, your phone dies. And so I am always charging my phone. And this one is one of the better ones that I've gotten. It actually gives your phone almost a full 100% charge, which I know a lot of chargers don't do that. They might give you like up to like 60%, but this one gives you the full one. And it's slim, and I really like that, you know, I can keep it in my bag. So this is like a pill container. I just carry a bunch of like different pills that I need, like an Advil, a Pepsid. If you're Asian, you know why you need a Pepsid. And yeah, other kind of various things that, like, you know, in case my husband needs something, I can put it in here for him too, and I'm never without it. It's great to have for travel. It's great to have for emergencies. I like to have my little pill, you know, just in case, you know, I am out and I suddenly have a headache and I need an Advil, or, you know, various things like that. So this is the little cord that goes with my charger. So you know how most iPhone cords are really long, and they just take up too much room in my bag, but I needed something to be able to charge my phone with this extra battery. And I looked on Amazon, and they have these tiny little extension or charger things. Sorry, I don't know the official name for it. So I got it. I love it. I love this little size. It's perfect because you can plug it in and then put it on your phone, and then the phone and the battery can fit into your purse really easily. So you don't have to worry about fumbling around with like a huge cord and like tying it and like all this stuff. And so this little charger cord is perfect for that. So I've also got a few other things. So this is my car keys, and then I've got a stylus. And so if you have long nails, so right now I don't have my nails on, but if you have long nails, it is so hard to do stuff on the iPhone. And so I got a stylus to start being able to like type out my emails. Also, if you're on Instagram stories, this is so nice to have when you are using, you know, the writing function on the stories or Snapchat, and you get a lot better control with it, so your handwriting looks a lot nicer. I used to use my finger and it was like not legible, so I was like, forget it, I'm never gonna use that one. And then I got my stylus and I'm like, oh, so this is how people write on their Instagram stories. So yeah, this little stylus, it came with like a pack of 20, which I thought was absolutely ridiculous because I was like, who needs 20 styluses? But that's all I could buy on Amazon. But then I realized you do, because I keep one like by my bed, I keep one by my on my desk, I keep one in like every bag that I own. Like, it's just nice to have them when you need them, so that when I'm out and I'm trying to type an email real fast, I can just type it out and I don't have to sit there and like correct every single word that I misspelled because of my long nails. So yeah, this is another handy little thing to always have. I have one of my favorite lipsticks right now. It's this Pixie one, and it's a lip tint, and then it's a gloss on this side. If you go to my Instagram, I'll link to it below, but I did a little kind of like swatch video for you guys to see it all on me, and this is so good. It lasts all day. Just the tint itself just the tint itself lasts all day, and then you can put the gloss over it to kind of give it a different color, but I like to wear it alone or with the gloss. It doesn't really matter, but this is such a pretty color. I'm all about this tint. I feel like I have so much going on. So I've been having a lot of kind of like acne and just like random spots on my face that I'm not happy with. So I've been carrying this little IT Cosmetics concealer with me. It's seriously one of my favorite concealers. I think this is an under eye concealer, but I use it for everything. I just feel like it gives great coverage for everything else, especially for like red spots, if you have acne, any of that. So I carry that around with me for touch-ups. A little box of raisins for my daughter. This is also a good little snack that will keep her busy and she loves. And I have some earrings in here because I always have earrings. I either take them off or I grab them before I head out and with full intentions of putting them on when I get to my event or dinner or whatnot, and then I forget. And so I end up always having earrings in my bag, and then some days I'll just be like, oh, I've got earrings, and I'll stick them on. So anyways, it's kind of random. A lollipop for my daughter. This is my last resort when I really need her to listen to me. I'm not above bribing her with this lollipop. So this little dum-dum is the best little bribe, and it fits into my purse really easily. So just a few more things. I've got a pen, and I think you guys have seen these in my what to buy on Amazon video, but I love these little diamond pens. They're so cute, and they're one of those things that whenever you pull them out, everybody wants to know about them. I kind of like having a little like conversation starter, like even just with a simple pen. And so yeah, I love having this in my bag too. It writes really well. And I also have a couple Band-Aids that I don't need to show you, but I do have an accident-prone daughter, or rather, she just loves Band-Aids, and so, you know, anytime she falls, she requires a Band-Aid, even though she doesn't really need one. And so anyways, I carry Band-Aids with me so that she can be happy with her Band-Aids. And then I've got my business cards in the little zipper pocket. So as you can see, I've got a lot of stuff, but it's perfect for what I need. If I need to, I can pack a few more things in here. I don't ever like to have too crowded of a bag because I hate like trying to find that one thing and you've got so much stuff in your bag and you're digging through it and you can't get to it. So I like to have enough stuff but not too much stuff. And so it's all about paring down to exactly what you need when you go out. If you have something in your bag and you're out and about and you're like, why do I keep this in my bag all the time? Take it out. Just forget about it. It's just one of those things that I rarely find that like, oh, I need this in case of emergencies. I have stuff in here that I use all the time, and you know, it doesn't make my bag too crowded or too heavy, which is really important to me. I'll show you guys what it looked like on me crossbody. So I am 5'2", and as you can see, it hits like right at the hips for me. I'm short-waisted, and so I do tend to find bags that I like that aren't too long on me, which is kind of rare, but I really like how this one fits just right. And then let me show you, you just take it off and then pull the strap up and then wear it over your shoulder. And it's also a really good height too when you wear it, or length when you wear it over the shoulder. And then one last thing is you can definitely wear it just long over like this, and it's just as comfortable too. I haven't had any issues with it falling. This leather part of it holds onto your shoulder really well, and so yeah, it doesn't really slip off. It's one of those bags where I'm just really happy with. Whenever I carry it, I don't ever have to worry about it getting too heavy, because when you wear it crossbody, it really distributes the weight well. Or if you want to even just tuck the straps inside and wear it like a clutch, that works too. So there's just so many ways to wear this bag. And yeah. Thanks so much for watching, guys. If you have any questions about the bag, let me know in the comments. You can also find me on Instagram and DM me or leave me a comment there. Would love for you guys to follow me on there as well. I am at Tiffany-ish. My blog is iamstylish.com. I will link all of that below. Would love, love, love if you subscribed, and if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. I am going to do my best to see if I can find this bag on resale. I know it's out of stock, or out of season, so you won't be able to find this color, but oftentimes you can find it at a pre-owned site like The Real or something like that. So I will take a look. If I do find it, I'll link it below. I really appreciate you guys watching. I definitely hope to do a lot more hauls, bag videos. I want to share a lot more about my business and blogging and all of that. So I am open to all your suggestions as to what you'd like me to make a video on next. And so yeah, I will talk to you guys on my next one. Bye!